Hi, this is Jordan Henderson, and you're watching Team Kop-Ish.
Being free back again, ripping LFC to the end, so go on tell a friend. If they rockin' red, they're a 10 champions, we the best, we come again. Kop-Ish clean up in every region, innovation in every season. Catch up in all the fast match up in real rap and drifty quan tell them this is that, this is that. This is Kop-Ish, this is Kop-Ish. Reppin' Liverpool to the end, champions, we the best, come again. This is that, this is Kop-Ish, this is Kop-Ish. The main free back up in your screen, real ones know this the place to be. This is Kop-Ish.
Yes, big up everyone. Hope you're well. Welcome back to another Kall-In show. It's the last Friday of the month, so you know we have to deliver the Kall-In show, people. Hope you're all well and having a great Friday. If you haven't already, do smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And if you're watching this on replay, please do the same as well. Right, guys, I'm going to start the calls pretty much straight away. I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes to come on and say your piece. I've got my pen, I've got my piece of paper here so that I can write down notes so I can really answer your questions and all that good stuff. But I do have to be off by 7 o'clock because I've got to go and pick up my little one from my mum's. So if I'm rushing you, if I'm sort of forcing the conversation along, please do not take offense. I do not mean any offense. I just want to make sure we get on as many people as possible. But I have to be done by 7. So please adhere to the rules as much as you can, please, people. So without any further ado, no point me rabbiting on, especially when you guys need to come on and express your thoughts and feelings. I'm going to put the link in the chat now. And the theme for the show is, how does Liverpool replace Mo Salah in the summer? Now, I have a few theories myself, but I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on it. And then I'd also love to hear what comments and questions you have as well. Big up to KJ. Hope you're well, brother. Cal, quick question about this weekend, how you feel about Freddie. Honestly, bro, I don't know. It depends how we set up, to be honest. Like, it always depends on how we set up as opposed to the individuals. The more we protect Freddie, the better chance we have of getting the win. If we're going to start acting silly how we have been over the last few weeks and months, then Freddie's going to have to be in his bag. So we will see what happens there. All right. Let's get our first caller in. The one, the only. Bruno is in the building. Bruno, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you very much. Well, it's as simple as this.
Go for it.
In terms of replacing Salah, well, we've got 2 strikers. One of them's injured, and the other one's Isak, right?
Yeah.
You get 2 wingers. You cross them into the box, and that's how they score the goals, right? You've got a cam, yeah? You've got a cam. Inverts, you put him in his correct position. Stop playing him on the flipping wing. He's a cam. He's not a left winger. He's not a right winger. You put him in the cam like a Kevin De Bruyne, and you tell him, you put the through balls in, you put the crosses into the wide areas, they put the cross in, and Isak gets his food, gets his meat, and sticks the ball in the net. That's how it works. Then you get a backup cam. That's what you do, right? You work in triangles. You get patterns of play involved. You get patterns of play, excitement. That's how you get the best out of Isaks and Ekateke's. They need structure, but as well as structure, they need service. Without service, these strikers ain't going to work. Yeah? We've got Fernando Torres in there. Without service, they don't work. It's as simple as that. And I've got to say this now. That award that Slot's got, by the way, I don't know how he got that award. I don't know how he managed to get that.
It's a bit of a farce, that one, isn't it?
Yeah. Grab that award and flush it down the toilet. You don't deserve it.
I wouldn't say he doesn't deserve it because he's I mean, yeah. Do you know what? The less said about Slot, the better, innit?
Exactly. To be
What are you feeling about this weekend?
Crystal Palace. Now these lot, they are due a beating. Oliver Glasner, this guy is due a thumping. When was the last time we battered the crap out of Crystal Palace at home? Because these lot, they're due a beating.
At home,
Every time
it's been a while since we battered them at home.
we've played them at home, how many times now since 2022 we've not beaten these lot? They're due a battering. Man City play these lot and it ends 5-0. And I forgot to mention as well, Everton. New stadium, yeah? That's what you get. Huh? You thought you was gonna. It's always at the last minute, at the death, yeah. Everton. That's what you got get, yeah. You thought you was gonna get a draw, didn't you, Pickford? You little skankhead, huh? Well, that's what you get, huh? That's what you get for injuring Van Dijk 3 years ago, yeah. Next time, don't start something you can't finish. And as for Arsenal, Gunnar Lee, what did I say? Back off or suffer the consequences. You didn't listen, did you? Huh? Man City's coming for your trophy. Oh yeah, I forgot you haven't got one. You haven't had one since 2004, which Balamori. Yeah, not laughing now, are you? How many minutes have I got left, by the way?
You got about 30 seconds, bro.
It's as simple as this. And Tom Lee, you're gonna listen. Tom Little, you're gonna have to listen to this. We don't accept mediocrity. Second place isn't good enough here. Fourth place, it's not good enough. I expect titles next season. Do you understand? Anything else? It's failure. It's as simple as that. Anyway, thanks for having me. I'll see you next month.
Big up Bruno, you legend. Big up Bruno as always. Look, I do want to speak about the whole situation replacing Salah, because I do think everyone looks at him going and automatically think, well, if Salah's leaving, we have to get a winger who can replicate his numbers and stuff like that. I don't think that's the case. Now, I've got a little breakdown here, and I'm using the 17-18 season simply because I think that was one of the seasons where our whole attack performed really, really well. Now, in that season, you remember we obviously had the famous front three. It was Salah, Firmino, and Mane. Now, I'm literally just going to do the Premier League stats. Now, in that season, Salah got 32 goals and 10 assists. Firmino got 15 goals and 7 assists. And Mane got 10 goals and 7 assists. So between the three of them, they got 57 goals and they got 24 assists between three players. Now, obviously, Salah had the lion's share there. But the reason I say this is because, and again, remember, we're hoping other players in the team chip in with goals as well. We now have to spread that across 4 main starters. So the new right winger, the new left winger, Isak, and Verts. Now, Mo in that season, 32 goals, one of the best outputs in Premier League history in one season over 38 games. If you half that and you do 16 goals and 5 assists and you split that between 2 players, I don't think it's impossible to replace Salah's goals. Is it going to be difficult? Yes. Does Isak have to step up? Absolutely. Does Verts have to step up? Absolutely. Does it require potentially getting new tactics and a new manager? Yes. I understand all those semantics and nuances. But in terms of just numbers, I don't think it's impossible to replace the numbers that Mo has got in the past. What I do think is the issue is finding the right profile of players to help us to close that gap. So we may get wingers who might not get you a lot of goals, but they may chip in with a lot of assists, which will add to the goals that maybe Isak and Verts get. Now, on top of that, that season we didn't really have much output from the backup front three, which would have been like Solanke and players like that. We still have Gakpo there, who I believe will stay, especially with Ekitike's injury. We will still have Rio and Gamoa, and we will still hopefully get another right winger to deputise for one of the right wingers. So I don't think it's impossible for us to get the numbers needed in terms of goals and assists that our front threes have given over the years. But I think we have to find the right profile of players. I don't think it's just a like-for-like replacement. Again, the reason I say Elise is because Elise can score goals and he can create. He's the pinnacle of the sport when it comes to right wing, him and Yamal. And obviously Yamal is completely unattainable, and Elise might be unattainable, but I think there could be a potential chance. Kvaratskhelia, again, not a massive output merchant as such, but the effect he has on games and the fact that he's probably going to be a player who can get the assist before the assist or open up a game with some dribbling, etc. I think you look at those types of players. But I think we need experience. Yan Diamonde, very good stats this season, both offensively and defensively. But you also have to look at his age and his profile. You also have to look at past prospects who have come from Germany. If I'm not mistaken, the season before Sanchez left Borussia Dortmund, he got 17 goals and 16 assists or something silly like that. Came to the Premier League and really struggled. Now, that wasn't a bad team in Man United, but the same promises there that we saw with Sancho. Timo Werner. We've seen a bunch of players leave Germany, come to England and not do well. But on the contrary, we've also seen players like Firmino come in and do well. Joel Matip. It's a big risk for Diamonde. And I don't think you can bring in Diamonde by himself. The question is, what type of winger do you bring in alongside Diamonde? Because if it's an Elise, I think you find it quite difficult to convince Diamonde to come to Liverpool. But if it's a Bowen, you find it easier to convince him. However, is Bowen going to be enough to close that gap as well? So more food for thought, guys. But look, I want to bring in the next caller, a regular, one of the biggest supporters of the channel. Josh, are you there, bro?
Yeah, bro. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
Yeah, is it clear?
Can you hear me?
Or is it not so clear? Yeah, I can hear you. Is my chat clear?
You sound a little far away.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's a bit better. How you doing, bro?
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm good, man. How are you? How's the family? Everyone good, yeah?
They're all right, man. They're all right, bro. Just ticking on. Been a little, I don't know. I feel like I've had like a flu for the last couple of weeks. I can't really seem to shake it. Anytime I feel like I'm getting better, it just seems to come.
That's understandable. You've got young children, man. They pick up colds and coughs all the time. So naturally speaking, the parents are gonna get it as well. So I'll hear it, man.
Yeah. How you
what was
been?
the theme of the show you said? Yeah, everyone's fine, man. I can't complain. Just work. I'm at work right now, so I'm trying to feel quietly. But,
I hear it.
Yeah, what was the theme of the show? You said I clicked on the
how
link.
do we replace Salah?
Oh, okay, fine, fair enough. I'm just going to piggyback off what Bruno said. I think he hit the nail on the head. We've got two centre forwards now. Well, one is injured, but the other thing as well, we need centre forwards. We need wingers that can press from the front, and because I'm not going to lie to you, we've got too many people that in our team that look like they need a blue badge because they can't move.
Yeah.
Like it's really bad. Like Isak can't move, McAllister can't move, Gravenberch can move but doesn't like to move. And that's it. And other than the wing backs, we ain't got anyone that could run. And Chiesa apparently is never fit. So what are we supposed to do with that? So we need wingers that are going to press from the front to close the spaces, and facilitate for our centre forwards. And look, to be honest with you, replacing Salah it's actually a disrespect to Salah to say the terms replace him. You can't replace him. He's a once in a generation. He's one of one. Like there's not even Elise. His numbers don't stand up to Salah's. Period. Like his numbers in Bundesliga don't stand up to Salah's numbers in the Premier League. So it's a nonsensical conversation. As Bruno said, we've bought a striker, we've bought an attacking midfielder to replace the goals and assists, and yeah. So I just think get wingers that will facilitate for them, that'll press from the front, so we can close down spaces. And yeah, that's it. There's no replacing him. As far as I'm concerned, as far as the players wise, I'll literally take anybody at this point. The season has been so bad. I think anyone can do a job. Like I'm not a fan of Anthony Gordon. Like I can't stand Anthony Gordon. I'll take Anthony Gordon. Crescencio Somerville. I'll take Somerville. I'll take Kudus. I'll take Conte Sal. I'll take Yan Diamonde. I'll take actually, I'm not going to say his name because that's mad. Take Yildiz. Who else am I missing? And there's loads of wingers out there. I'll take
and all these players as well.
Yeah, no, Rafael I can't press. Who's the guy that severed his finger again from Galatasaray?
I can't remember his name, but yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about. Noah Lang, that's it. I'll take Noah Lang. I'll take Antonio Nusa. And these guys are not exactly stumping up big numbers, but right now it's like beggars can't be choosers, man. Like even and to be fair, everything for me predicates on the manager. Like I don't want to sign a single player for this club until we get a new coach. Because this guy has, I've said it, but the last time I was on here, you can sit there and blame Hughes, you can blame Edwards, you can blame FSG, and to be fair, they do take blame. You can blame the kit man, the groundskeeper, blame everyone, blame us as well. But until we get a bit, this coach has not done enough. He has not done enough at all this season to justify another season. Like it's that bad. It's like so contrasting from winning the league to not being able to produce. We're terrible on the ball. We're terrible off the ball. Like the only reason why we're winning games is because the other team are just simply worse than us. Like I don't look at many games where I go, okay, we performed really well. Like the turn of the year, I look at Galatasaray. That was a good performance at Anfield. I look at West Ham at Anfield. I look at Newcastle at Anfield, and that's it. I'm struggling. I can't think of any other games. So for me, we have to have a new coach going into next season. And plus, all this talk of him staying is waffle as well. I don't want to hear it. Because in the end of the day, when you've got a manager, when you've got a person in a job, you're not going to tell them that they're sacked before the season is over. You just sack them, like especially if there's stuff to play for. Like albeit the fact here we don't care about top four as a celebration thing, but that's still something to play for because it's a financial incentive for the football club. If they if they put out messaging, if the club put out messaging saying we're going to get rid of him in the summer, that's going to put our top four in jeopardy because the manager is going to be like, well, if I'm not going to be here next season, I don't really care. I've already won a league with Liverpool. I'm the second manager to ever do it in the modern era. So I've got my reputation. He can still go away and get a massive job. Whereas we're left in the gutter basically. So they're not going to say that stuff. Until he gets a new contract, I don't believe he's staying. So forget about that.
So do you think he gets sacked then, Josh?
What, the contract?
No, do you think he gets sacked?
Yes, they are going to sack him. They are 100% going to sack him.
What makes you so
bro,
confident?
There's 3 people at this club.
I wish I had this confidence, bro.
Because he hasn't been given Callum. He's not. How can you tell someone, oh yeah, we believe in you, but they're going to leave soon? That doesn't make sense. Like you have to give this guy a new contract. He cannot go into next season with 1 year left on his deal and expect to do what? What kind of squad building are you going to achieve with 1 year left on the deal? What player is going to sign for you? What young player is going to sign for this club? You think Yan Diamonde is going to come here at 19 and be like, yeah, I'll sign for Liverpool with Slot leaving in next year? He's going to be like, no, forget this, man. I want stability. He doesn't owe us anything. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you?
I hear that. It's a very fair argument. I hear that.
No, and to be honest with you, like I said to you, he has to go. He can't stay. And I'll be real with you. I'm a shameless individual. If he stays, I'm on loan. I'm not joking. I'm going on loan for 2-3 years. Josh,
you're not leaving us like that.
I'm on loan. No, I'm going on loan. On loan. I'm not doing this song. Nah. You're not. I'm not going to be on. I will not come on any calling. I'm not going to be on any of these shows on ends. No Liverpool content. I'm not consuming nothing. I'm out of here. Yeah. And if we start playing,
you're gonna leave.
I'm out of here, man.
Months, all of us. You're just gonna.
Everyone. We're leaving. I'm leaving. Nah, bro. Listen. I've mutual consent. I'm going on loan on mutual consent, man. I can't do this. It's mutual, bro. It's mutual. You see how the chat crash out on. You see how the chat crash out on me? Yeah, it's mutual consent. Don't worry, they've already made their decision. I big up the chat, bro. But by the way, if this bare background noise, I apologize. I work in a lab, so all the machines are going off.
No problem.
So yeah.
Before I let you go, one question.
Yeah, sure.
If I said to you, you can only sign 3 players in the summer, just 3. I know how many, players we need to get in and how many positions in the squad need to be addressed. Which 3 players would you sign?
How realistic are we talking?
Let's go 50% dream.
Okay, 50% realistic. Okay, 3 players alone. Okay, I'll start in midfield. I'm going to go with Elliot Anderson. So I do like that profile. Forward is where forward gets a bit difficult. Because I'm trying to think. I think people, if I say who I want to say, I think people will crash out on me. But
no, in fact, who do you want to get then?
Forward, as a forward.
Yeah.
I would actually take Crescencio Somerville. I think that would be a good option. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. If not, if people don't like that, then I've got loads of ideas for forwards. Because forward, I think, is a very healthy pool of players out there that can go and get. So I'm not really too. If I not forget, I'll say Yandy and Monday because I like Yandy and Monday. Yandy and Monday, and then centre back. Again, people will crash out on me if I say the centre back that I want, but I'll say Schlotterbeck. If I had my way, I'd say probably Charlie Cresswell. Because I think you highlight homegrown a lot, so I think he's someone who will fit a good homegrown profile. So, but yeah, Schlotterbeck, Elliot Anderson, and I'll say Yandy and Monday.
Yeah, KJ ain't happy with you in the chat, by the way.
Well, let me see. Where's he? Cooking up that new batch. It's jokes. Hey,
big up ends in the chat.
That's absolutely diabolical. Oh, but yeah, big up ends as well, man.
All right, Josh. Well,
he went from it's a safe space to cooking up bad.
Yes, bro. You know, bro, you've been doing this long enough. You know, Kopish ain't a safe space, bro. You know it's not. You know how this.
Nah, it's not, man. It's not.
It's not. But now,
it's all love, though, man. Take care, man.
Big up yourself, Josh. Always, man. Blessings to the family as well, bro.
Thank you. You too, man. Take care, man. I'm out.
Bless you, bro. Take care. Big up, Josh, man. All right. I'm going to say my dream scenario. If we can only sign 3 players in the summer, I'm going to tell you my absolute dream. And remember, this is if we can only sign 3 players. Tchouameni, Kvara Castelia, and Elise. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be so shameless right now. If we only sign 3 players in the summer, but it's those 3, I'm run it. I know we might need a new right back. Left back, Kirkhead and run one of the academy players. Centre midfield, we've got Tchouameni there. Grav, Jones, Sobo, Bunnet, Stefan Bishetic. On the wings, you'd have Kvara and Rio. On the right-hand side, you'd have Elise and we'd find someone. If it's just 3 players, if Tchouameni is available, we have to go and get him. We cannot let Man United go and get him. We cannot let Man United get Tchouameni. Tchouameni is the blend of a player who can pass, he can shoot when he needs to, physical, reads the game well. He is complete. We cannot let Tchouameni go to Man United. We just can't. So that's just my opinion. Right, let's get the next caller in. LFC Network, you there, bro?
Yes, bro. How are you?
Not too bad, brother. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Long time no talk.
I know, man. How's everything going on your side?
Yeah, everything's going good. I can't complain. Obviously, it's a bit frustrated what's going on with Liverpool. But what can we do?
Bruv, what can we do? Before I let you go any further, though, bro, do tell the people where they can find and support you, man, because you're doing some great stuff.
Yeah, so you can support me on Instagram, on TikTok, Twitter, and Facebook. So on my bio on my Instagram, there's a link on my bio. So you'll find all of us, you find all my platform on that link. So please follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. I'm mainly on Instagram and TikTok. So I do my social work there, like posting on Instagram and TikTok.
Big up, bro. What you got for us this evening, bro?
What I'm gonna say what Josh said earlier about regarding slot. I'm slot out. I'll be honest with you. In January, I was like, you know what? Let's give him some time. Like, I crashed out in October when we lost against PSV 4-1. That's when I'm like, mate, he needs to go. He needs to go now.
Yeah.
The performance hasn't improved since October, November time. I think people could agree with me. It has not improved. I know, yes, injuries has happened. Obviously, Jota's death, obviously, sadly. But performance has not improved since October.
Yeah.
So I think, and this is what my slot thing, let him get top four or top five Champions League and then bounce. He needs to go. I will do that. Get Champions League football and bounce. Because I don't think it's going to improve. I'll be honest with you, it's not going to improve. And I can see this another Brendan Rodgers 2.0.
Yeah.
Like, you give him another fund, and say, for example, September, October, November time, it doesn't improve. Then then they're gonna sack him, and then we bring another manager. He needs to implement his ideas. What we doing? What we doing? Like, I think I agree with Josh. Like, get us in the Champions League football, and then he needs to bounce. But I don't know if FSG, Edwards, or Hooge will do that. That's my opinion.
Do you think he will get sacked, or do you not think he will?
I don't think he will. I want to. Do you know what? Yeah. Thank you for all the good memories, like the Premier League title, everything. I don't disrespect the guy, but I just don't think he's the right manager for us to go forward, in my opinion. So I think he won't get sacked. The reason why he won't get sacked because of Edwards and Hughes being there. If them two weren't there, I think he would have gone long gone. He would have gone ages ago.
Fairs. Who would you like us to bring in if he does get sacked?
That's a tough question. My number one choice, and it'll be surprising me, but I don't know if it's surprised. Luis Enrique,
Yeah.
my number one choice. Then I will go for number two is kind of sticky. Either Alonso or
Yeah.
Julian Nagelsmann.
Okay.
Okay, they will be my top three. My top three. I don't want Ariola. I don't want who else, man? Someone else. I don't want Ariola. I don't want I just want them three. It has to be them three.
Can I just ask? I'm not saying you're wrong, by the way. Why wouldn't you want Iriola?
I think it's a club like Liverpool would be too big for him, in my opinion. Like, I don't want to take that risk again. What happens if you don't work, Callum? Like, you've seen like what happened with Potter. Yeah, the guy is a very good manager. He went to Chelsea, things didn't work out for him. I don't want the same thing to happen with Liverpool. I don't want him. Don't get me wrong. I don't know much of Ariola. I know he's done fantastic work for Bournemouth, but I don't know much of him. But I wouldn't take that risk.
That's fair.
It is a big risk if you go for Ariola because he's got Champions League football to deal with and Premier League and other competitions. So you're taking that massive risk again. So I don't know. Everybody's different. They got their own opinion on Ariola, but I
Yeah.
want to take that risk.
That's fair. I hear that. I think Iriola is one of the most underrated managers in the league, personally. I think if he was at a bigger club, I think everyone would be going after him. I think the next move he makes is going to be pivotal for his career.
Of course.
But I look at what he's done at Bournemouth and the fact that even losing Semenyo, they're able to still navigate and still play good, attractive football and still get good wins and be very difficult to break down and beat and still play attacking football. I look at that and I think if you can do that at Bournemouth and you get better resources and you get better players, and I'd like to think you can replicate that at different clubs. So I'll be interested to see where he goes next. I don't think we will go in for Iriola, but you look at Man United, you look at Eddie Howe at Newcastle, you look at Chelsea. There are some big teams sort of floating around, and I think he could do a job potentially.
The only way we go for Ariola is Hughes. He might be the one be saying, look, I got him at Bournemouth. Why don't we try it at Liverpool? But it's a big risk, Callum, man. Like,
No, it's a big risk. I hear you. I do
a
hear you.
big risk going for Areola. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong. I don't know much of him. Obviously, he's done fantastic work at Bournemouth, but you're taking another hit gamble again, and
yeah,
we don't want that because we want to go back to the top.
yeah.
We don't want
No,
to
I
be
hear you.
like top four. We want to challenge for the league titles and Champions League. So you give that job to Areola is a massive risk.
No,
You
you're
know,
right. I
and
hear it.
that's why I want to go for Enrique because I think his next project is Premier League for me, in my opinion, because his contract runs out 2027, right? But there's rumors he might sign another contract at PSG.
Yeah,
So I want Enrique as my number one. Then if you don't get Enrique, then it's either going to be Nagelsmann or Alonso for me.
yeah. Fairs. All right, then, bro. I'm gonna let you go and get the next caller on.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank
You
you.
got
Thank
yourself
you.
on now. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man,
Thank
and we'll
you.
catch up.
Thank you once again. Thank you.
Nah, bless up, bro. Take care, yeah.
Take care. Thank you.
Iraola. Shall I tell you what is with Iraola? He's either going to go to the next club and not do well, and everyone's going to say he's been fraud checked, or he is going to go to the next club. He's going to do very well, and everyone's going to be like, we missed out on one. Football Bloods TV. I've not checked the emails recently, bro. I don't know if Matt or Drift have, but I will check and get back to you. So yeah, just bear with us on that one, and we'll get back to you on that as soon as possible. Yeah, Iraola, man. I did say earlier on in the season when Slot was going on with his nonsense, I would take Iraola at the time. That was on the premise that Xabi Alonso was staying at Real Madrid, it seemed. Obviously, Xabi Alonso's gone now, so obviously he's now moved up the pecking order for me. And then I also look at Enrique, and I think a lot depends on Enrique whether they win anything between now and the end of the season. If they win Liga and the Champions League, I can see a world where Enrique just goes, I'm going to leave on a high here. Back-to-back Champions League wins, back-to-back league wins. What more can I really do with PSG? Like, I'm already a legend at PSG because I've delivered them their first Champions League, but what more can I really do now at PSG, given that I've done the Champions League back-to-back? If he doesn't win the Champions League, though, that's when I think he stays another season. If he stays another season, then we will have to pivot somewhere else and then see where the chips fall. But Enrique's the guy, man. But again, Xabi Alonso, Nagelsmann, I don't know. Something about Nagelsmann, I just don't know. I think he's a good coach, very good coach, but just I don't know, man. Doesn't really endear himself to me. But I'm only a small atom in this Liverpool universe, so who cares really what I think on that one? If he comes in and does the job, then I will stand corrected and I'll be shameless as always, like I am, and act like I didn't say this. So, right, let's get our next caller in. Paul, are you there, bro?
I'm there, mate. How you doing?
Not too bad, bro. Long time, man. How you doing?
Long time. Yeah, long time. It's a pleasure to speak to you anyway.
Yeah, same, man.
Even though it's been a long gap between our last chat. So I'm gonna say the players I want going forward. On the you said you want us to choose the players that we want to replace Salah. That's the
or explain how you would replace Salah.
I'll replace Salah with a winger that has trickery, trickery. It's got output as well. I don't want just a pace merchant. We can't have that. Someone with pace would actually be nullified quite easily.
Yes.
If they put them against a fullback with equal pace, that's not going to be any good. Also, they can defend, and they can defend deep as well.
Yeah.
So, someone with trickery and skill who's comfortable with taking on more than one player, and he's good in tight areas. And I've got a few players. I would say Njai, Everton. Love to take him. I know it would be difficult because he's at Everton, or he would be one of my top choices.
Good player.
Francisco Conceição from Juventus. Antonio Nusa from RB Leipzig.
Yeah.
Rian, who's now at Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Can play as a winger, but can also play as a forward.
Yeah.
That would be my choice of wide players. and also Yildiz as well.
Yildiz,
Be a good one. He can play both flanks. Players that have got good close control, fast feet, agile, maneuverable, and they can deal with players in tight areas. They don't mind being closed down by 2 or 3 or 4 more players or opponents. Those type of wingers. We need trickery and skill and creativity as well. But all these players can also score goals as well. So
yeah.
Do
you think we need to look beyond wingers who are predominantly goal scorers because we now have an Isak and Ekitike?
Yeah, they can create as well. They don't have to be goal scorers. They can be also creative. They can put crosses in as well. Yeah.
What do you think about getting an older profile of winger, such as like a Wilson or Bowen, or do you just think do we need to look at the younger?
For me, they're not consistent. Not for me. They're not. Then they're too inconsistent for my liking. Yeah.
Even Bowen, you'd say.
I've never been taken by Bowen or Anthony Gordon for that matter. He was never Anthony Gordon.
Yeah, Gordon. Yeah, Gordon, not for me.
I don't want him at my club. Nowhere near my club. Man. Nowhere near. As far away from this club as possible. Yeah.
What's your thoughts on the slot situation?
Yeah. Say again.
What's your thoughts on the slot situation? Should he stay? Should he go?
Like Josh said, if he's here next season, and I'm sorry I have to say this, I'm going on loan.
Paul, you're bailing on us as well.
I'm afraid so. I'm sorry. I'm a middle-aged man, approaching probably an old-aged man who's what can I say? He's got to think about his mental health. I've got to think about it, man. Seriously. That man's going to put my mental health right to the bottom of the fucking floor, man. I tell you. I can't. My mental health can't take it, man. Seriously. I'm sorry. I can't have a miserable season. Yeah. One's got to think about their mental health here.
These times we're meant to stick together in times of need like this.
Stick together in times of adversity, yeah. But I did 30 years of that, and I can't take another year. I lived for the good times in the 70s and 80s, mate. I tell you.
No, that's true.
When we were dominating. I was lucky enough to see those times, man. I know a lot of fans weren't, but I was lucky enough to see those times when we were dominating. We conquered all before us, mate. So, but the 30 years afterwards, I could not take any more. Yeah.
No, that is fair.
Watching Manchester United just win year after year after year, or with the exception of Chelsea and Arsenal, and now City. Yeah.
So before I let you go,
I can't see that, and I can't take those mugs United being back on top again.
Yeah, no one wants to see that.
Yeah,
no one wants to see that. Before I let you go, Paul,
I don't want to see that.
The midfield situation. What would you do about the midfield?
Also, I think Hughes is out of his depth. Personally, we should never have appointed him.
Okay.
For me, Hughes is like a guy who was working at what is it? What middle or lower class shop I can think of? Asda, as a middle manager, and plenty got the keys to being a top manager on the board of Harrods. That is my comparison.
That's a big jump.
He's way out of his depth. You might, yeah. Someone get rid of him and send him back to fucking Asda. I don't care where. He is way out of his depth, man.
Look, I know I'm never going to beat the allegations of being Fenway Sanderson Group.
Yeah,
I don't put do you know what, Hughes? Do you know what? Yeah, actually, I do. I put blame because he could have sacked Slot as well. I don't think the signings he made were bad last summer. I do think the centre back situation will be sorted in January, and I do think the winger situation will be sorted in January, and that's them as well. So yeah, the only person I kind of have a little bit of leeway for is Michael Edwards, but Slot and Hughes, yeah, I'm fine if they both.
They have to go, yeah.
And
also he needs to give Trace and Gay time as well.
Yeah.
When is he going to start playing this guy? When is he going to start blooding this guy in? If it's not going to be Slot, should be someone manager who knows how to deal with young players.
Yeah,
and knows how to integrate them into a team and see whether they're going to be effective players or not in the future.
No, I completely agree with that.
Okay.
Completely agree with that.
Thanks for having me on, Cal. I'll let you
pleasure, bro. Pleasure.
You other callers.
Yes. Big up yourself, Paul, man.
Okay. Take care. Gotcha.
Take care. Paul says a lot of good things there. The profile of wingers, I like the profile of wingers he's picked. Pacey, direct, skillful, tricky. on the inexperienced side, but I think that might be the market we look at, especially if we're not going to go and shop in the Elise worlds and the Kvaratskhelia worlds. Here's a question I want to ask you guys in the chat and for the callers coming on soon. PSG have now entered the race for Yan Diamonde, right? Now, I think everyone kind of feels as though he's going to be a Liverpool player because of the nice things he said about us, etc. But let's say in a crazy world, Luis Enrique extends his contract at PSG and they go and get Yan Diamonde. I'll just bring up who they have. They'll have Doué for the wide areas, Diamonde. They'll have Barcola, Kvara, and they'll have Hang as well. Not to mention Dembele and Ramos. They'll have 7 attackers. I think you guys know where I'm going with this. If they sign Diamonde, it's because they're selling someone. Now, I know people straight away go, they're selling Barcola because he's not signed a new contract yet. But I think Barcola loves PSG. I think he loves PSG, and I think he wants to stay at PSG. I just don't think they've come to an agreement yet. Out of those attackers, who do you think leaves them? Because Dembele is obviously going to start. Who leaves? If they bring in Diamonde, someone has to go. Connor. Hey, Connor, bro. Hey, Connor. I never said we're getting Kvara. I'm just asking, who does PSG sell, bro? I'm just asking the questions, Connor. Connor, who do they sell, bro? Who do they sell, Connor? I don't think it's Barcola, A9. I don't think they sell Barcola. I think Barcola stays. So who else do they? Who else? Revenite, yeah. There's no shame in my game, Revenite. Oh, here comes Party Pooper Ends in the building. Ah, my brother Ends come to spoil the party. Everyone's enjoying their night with dancing, singing. I've got my apple juice. People have got their alcohol. Ends comes in, turns on the light and says, I've called the police. You've got 10 minutes to get out. Thank you, Josh. Cal's just asking question. Who leaves? Who leaves? If they sign Diamonde, who leaves PSG? Because someone has to go. They will not have 7 attackers. Paul, I don't think it's Doué. And I don't think it's Barcola. Just say it. Lee Kang, yeah, he's good as well. Very underrated, by the way. Because he's not as well known as the others. Very underrated. Static Menace, you know what? Mbaye could be, it might be. Mr. Moses, Ramos could leave. But then who becomes the rotation player for Dembele? Who becomes the rotation player? I'm just saying, I don't think it's impossible for Kvara to go. I'm just saying. Hey, who am I though? I'm just Callum who sits on here and speaks on Kopish. Just saying. Right, let's get the next caller in. Yusuf, are you there, bro? You're on mute if you're there, Yusuf, bro. You're like, Yusuf, I'm gonna remove you and bring in someone else, bro. Abhay, you there, bro?
How's it, Cal? How you doing?
Not too bad, bro. How are you?
Not too bad. Just want to say, really grateful to be on the show. There's a lot of fans from South Africa
Big up,
that
man.
watch your show. So yeah, really, really grateful. Thanks.
Nah, big up, man. Appreciate the kind words, man. If I'm not is there a South Africa supporters club? A Liverpool South Africa?
Uh, to be honest, I'm not too sure, but I just know there's a huge Liverpool fan base in South Africa.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's plenty of Liverpool supporters, Man United supporters. We get the few Aston Villa supporters, if I'm not mistaken, as well, and some
Okay.
West Ham fans as well. Yeah.
Oh, fair.
But yeah, football is massive in South Africa, especially Premier League football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. So
Um,
South Africa, again, forgive my ignorance. South Africa, I always associate mainly with rugby, though. Or am I wrong there?
yeah, the rugby is probably one of our biggest sports as well.
Yeah.
It's football, rugby, cricket, hockey as well, swimming
Oh,
as well. We're pretty good at water polo. There's plenty of sports. Yeah.
is MMA not sort of growing there because of
Oh
Djokovic?
yes, MMA is massive. Yeah, because of Duplessis, obviously.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. What you got for us this evening, bro?
Yeah. So to be honest, I was actually writing exams through this week and last week, so I only caught a few glimpses of the Everton game.
Yeah.
I'm just a bit worried about the midfield. Midfield is one of my biggest issues, especially with Gravenberch being poor and McAllister also. More of McAllister than Gravenberch. I think biggest issue with Gravenberch is his ability off the ball and a little bit on the ball as well. His passing in that Everton game was quite shocking.
Yeah.
There was a few instances where he could have played Isak in, or if I'm not mistaken, it was Gakpo on the left.
Yeah.
Running on the ball, he's brilliant. I think it's just the timing of when to lay off the ball he has a bit of an issue with. But I think he can still play that CDM role really well. I think it's just also tactics. Slot hasn't really helped this season with tactics. One with Gravenberch, and you could even say, I think Salah has also been hindered quite a bit with tactics.
Yeah,
One of my biggest issues was the way he wants to put Salah extremely wide now, which doesn't really help. We've seen over the years, like Salah prefers that just on the edge of the box role, and those runs into the box, those are really big for Salah. So we haven't seen that this season, and as well as the creativity from Salah, we haven't seen at all this season. And I don't know whether it's because Salah really still thinks he can take on the man. Salah doesn't have the legs anymore to take on the man. So I would prefer him to either look for that intricate pass or lay the ball off, because there are still a few teams that want to put two players on Salah. But we don't take that advantage like how we used to. So that's one of the issues. And in terms of my ideal replacement, Elise, it has to be Elise. I know it's an unrealistic target, but I was watching the game against Real Madrid. Oh my days. That game is where I said it. Like Elise is the number one target, because not only he's just intricate movement off the ball as well, like that faint body movement. You could see it in that Real Madrid game. It just makes you wanna really wanna watch football with Elise in the Liverpool team, and that's why and the shooting as well, like that just dink. He makes it look so effortless, and that's what I love about Elise. He just in terms of goals and assists, I think Elise is the player that can potentially. I'm not saying he will get the numbers Salah will get, but he potentially may get it. And Diomande as well, also a very good player. Only Diomande is actually also very good with his right foot as well. I've watched a few games with Leipzig.
He's very ambidextrous.
So he's very good, very good. Only issue with Diomande is not Premier League proven compared to Elise. Yeah. And then with Cravo, I think Cravo, I know most people in the chat won't like this, but I think Cravo will leave. Because also the way he was playing, I think when Dembele was injured, they preferred to play Cravo on the right than on the left. And Cravo is like that player that you definitely want to play on the left. They were playing Barcola on the left instead of Cravo. So I was a bit shocked by that. And Cravo is your best player. You know, you get the most out of him on the left. So, and we've seen a few interviews where Cravo does, you know, have a bit of an interest towards Liverpool. So,
This is what
you
I'm
know.
saying.
Yeah, exactly.
This is what I'm
So,
saying.
and I was watching, you know, the game against Chelsea, in particular. That really makes me want to push for Cravo. The only issue I have though is, what is it? It's going to be a bit difficult to get him. It's because with Ekitike's injury now, Gakpo I don't think will be offloaded this season.
Yeah, agree.
He's going to have to play the backup role to Isak. So I think it's most likely we get one winger, and it'll have to be an English player we get. So it's either Morgan Rogers, or it's I see Morgan Rogers is a difficult one because he prefers the cam role rather than the left wing role. So I think what might happen is we might get a player from a relegated team this season that will fill that left wing role, and hopefully Rio develops. For the CDM role, I would love Anderson over Wharton because Anderson is more of that, plays that more of that 6 role, that defensive midfielder. You know, he's very strong on the ball. I'm not too sure about passing wise whether he's as good as Wharton, but I would love someone like, as you were saying, a Chouameni. A Chouameni would be an ideal signing as well.
You know ball, bro. You know ball.
Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is, like, I'm young, right? I'm only 24, so I haven't really experienced the period where Liverpool was in the trenches, right? So I'm a bit, you know, I'm taking a few things for granted as well. So, yeah, it depends on what FSG do in the summer. Hopefully, I have a bad feeling Slot is gonna stay. They have this feeling that, you know, he's only had 1 year with a new squad, you could say. So they might give him an extra year and then see how he does and then give him a new contract. I know it's a huge risk to give a manager an extra year without him signing a new deal. But I don't know. It depends. It depends on these last few games how it goes. And then another player, I know you might hate this take, but I think is Archie Gray might be another player. Now, now I don't think I'll play him at right back like how Tom was saying.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, I'm on board.
But he's very versatile though. So so the Archie Gray signing will be pivotal if Jones leaves. If Jones leaves, I think we'll definitely get Archie Gray. Yeah, so it depends on that. And in terms of my 3 signings, based on the questions you were giving a lot of people, I think it'll be so if it's realistic, a 50-50. If Bayern push for Diamande, I think we get Elise. I'm not joking. If Bayern push for Diamande, I think we get Elise. Because there were a few reports saying that Elise's family and representatives were at a few Liverpool games. So, and also Bayern were pushing for Diamande as well. As either, I'm not too sure if they want to play Diaz as a false 9. I don't know, because Kane's contract is a bit of an issue there at Bayern. So
they've also been linked with Gordon. They've also been linked with Gordon as well.
Yeah, Gordon as well. So yeah, it's quite an interesting one. If they push for Diamande, I think we get Elise. But there's no world where we get Elise and Diamande. So it's either we get Diamande or Elise. That's the main thing. But the likely scenario is we get Diamande. I think we get Wharton. I don't think we get Anderson because Man City are pushing for Anderson.
Yeah, Man City.
I think they're in concrete talks now with Anderson to go to City. So the only thing I'm worried about is with Chouameni because United are pushing for Chouameni now.
Yeah. So
it depends. Do we push for Wharton or Chouameni? We don't get both in that scenario. So I think it's Diamande, it's Wharton, and I think for the centre back role, it's quite a difficult one as well. It depends on how the contract goes with Konate, and also we haven't really seen much of Giovanni Leone. So
Yeah.
so we've signed as well. I forgot his name. The French centre back we just signed in
Jacquet.
Jacquet, right? I've seen a few bits and pieces of him. He's not too bad, but I think we need a senior team player. So, and also it depends what happens to Gomez. So yeah, I'm not too sure, but yeah, hopefully Liverpool are quick in the summer with respect to their signings, and we don't diddle daddle. And yeah, hopefully things turn out to be a good, or how do you say? Hopefully things turn out to be better towards the start of next season, or actually during the preseason. Yeah.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Abhay,
Sorry for taking up so much time.
bro, no need to
I just
apologize,
realized.
man. You've been brilliant, man.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Appreciate you, man. And,
Yeah. Thank you so much again. Really appreciate it.
thank
And shout out to everyone, Cal, you, Matt, Drift, Ends in the chat, Jamie, everyone. Thank you so much again.
Nah, big up, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you. Take care. All right.
Take care. Nice one, bro. I like Abhay. He knows ball, man. He knows ball. I just want to bring up a chat here. Big up Adaj. I ain't seen Adaj in the chat for a while. And I've always thought me and Adaj have been cool until I saw this message here. It says, Cal looks like Sean Johnson, DC United's keeper, former third-string US keeper. Adaj. Brother, this is just a black man with a high top. Adaj, this is just a black man with a high top. Bro, this is not me. That is just a black man with a high top. Racissimo. 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 This is not me. He looks nothing like me. This is just a black man with a high top. Dad, I thought we were cool, bro. I thought we were cool. That man is not me. Not every dark-skinned black man with a high top is Callum Sanderson. When did this start and when is this going to end? Literally, just a black man. The only resemblance we have is that we both have an Adam's apple. This guy does not look like me. Adaj, do you know how long you've supported the channel? And now you've resorted to racial content, racial commentary. This is not me. Sean Johnson is not Callum Sanderson. The outrageous. Outrageous. What are we? When did this become a thing? Let's look at CJ. Nah, I see it. G-Man, nah, it's your twin. Thank you, Alula. Look, nothing like Joe. I see it. Ayub, nice. You. This is what I mean. Meltwater. Nah, who's this? He looks like Cal. Look. Wow, my brother Ends. He's not lying. This is what. When is this gonna end? When is the racism gonna end? Jamrock. I see the Dembele shout, but this is wild. Thank you, Josh. Peak Racissimo. Hey, Racissimo. Look. Mustafa says he looks more like Cal than Cal. Honesty. Cal long lost cousin. S-Jot says it looks like Cal if his name wasn't Cal. What are we? This is outrageous. Connor, so Cal and Grab definitely related. This. Who's this now? CJ McCollum. If I Google this picture in this world, I'm gonna hold a grudge. CJ. Nah. This what are we doing there? This is actually just racism at this point. This brother's not even dark skinned. You're literally just picking out black men with high tops now. He's not even dark skinned. And yes, I know my beard's coming through, but it's not that. It's not like that. So we're saying he looks like me now. This is me. Okay, chat. Okay, chat. Okay. Just racism everywhere now. Just like it. Cool. Oh, there it is. CJ McCallum. There it is. No. You know what? I'm going to hold a grudge. I'm going to go back and watch this. CJ says it's a mix of Kall and Troops. So a hybrid version of Kall and Troops, you basically say. Okay, cool. So, Dad, you started this. Kall looks like Prowler Miles Morales. It's outrageous. Right, let's get the show back on the road. You know what? While we're here cooking me at the moment, I'd love to know who this is. They found this image of me, FSG private investigator. Wow. Who is this?
What's good, man?
Kilo, not you, bro. I knew it had to be you. I knew. Where the hell did you find this, bro?
Hey, man, you know I had a past life, man. You know. Let me take this off, man. I don't want the ladies. I don't want your wife to fight the ladies and shit. Let me take it off the screen, man. Give me a second, man.
Oh, Kilo. Firstly, big up Beige and Reds TV.
What's up, my brother? How you doing, man? It's
good,
been a while,
man.
man.
Long time. How's the family, man?
Oh, man, good. My son is 13 now. He's taller than me now. I'm 5'10". He's 5'11". Yeah.
At 13.
Yeah, he's big, man. But that's the thing. My wife's family, all her brothers are above 6 feet. So I think it's just a genetic thing, you know what I mean? So he's gonna be really tall. My youngest just turned 10. Yeah, he's a headache, you know, the second one's always a headache and stuff. So, you know, he's causing me problems and shit. So.
Oh no, I'm the second child. What would you do?
Yeah. Oh, my bad. It's causing me a little headache and shit. He gives me unintentionally. He gives you pushback. I feel like punching him in his throat sometimes, but I don't, because child abuse and shit. You know what I mean? We in America, and stuff. So, but yeah, it is what it is, though.
No, I hear it, man. I hear it.
What's the show?
6 now.
What you said?
Robbie's 4. Stevie's 6 now.
Okay.
Gonna be 7 in a couple weeks, actually. Robbie's 4, and then Alonso's 2. She's running the house though, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah? How old is she now?
She's 2 now, but she's basically, I'm the only one in the house who actually disciplines her, and she'll actually listen to me. Like, if my missus tells her to do something, she'll look at my missus dead in the face and just be like, "No, mum." And I'm just like, a part of me wants to be like,
good, right?
I'm like, yeah, well, the boys try to do this to me. Like, this is your issue now. Like, and then she'll come and give me a hug, and I'm just like, it is what it is. Like, I finally got someone in my house who likes me, innit? So,
oh damn, that's crazy shit.
Not like Robbie likes me, Stevie tolerates me, but like Stevie he'll go out of his way to make sure I know that my missus is his favorite. But like, it's unnecessary the way he does it. He just randomly bring it up. So like, we'll be at the park or something, and he'll be like, I wish mum was here because she's my favorite, and I'll be like, oh, like we're playing football, but still it's not good enough for you. So like, now I've got my daughter, and she actually likes me. But talk to me. Liverpool.
You tell me, man. What's the chat about, man? What we doing today?
Liverpool Football Club, bro.
Yeah, man. It's a tough situation, but you can tell the signs from even last season. You know, around this time, you can tell that the form was going downhill. It is unfortunate, man. For me, I think some of the players are equally to blame for how we are this season. I understand why there's, I want to say hate, but there's dislike for how Slot is moving. But it is what it is. Unfortunately, he's not. It doesn't look like he's gonna leave. He got one more year left, but then also you got Michael Edwards, and you got Hughes with 1 year left as well. So I think it's just a thing where they're just gonna tough it out, and then whoever they put in place in charge, then they're still gonna start all over. So
you just say tough it out, bro. That means we're going for another season of
man. You know what I mean? Like, there's been plenty of chances this season where they could have changed coach. Sorry, he's a coach, to change the coach, and they didn't do it. You know what I mean? So, are they being cheap? Are they not trying to pay him off? I don't know, man. So they get paid the big bucks to make decisions. We just fans, man. So, I'm just not. I'm in a point now where I'm just not going to stress myself, man. It's a World Cup year. I'm about to go see Colombia women's on the stands and shit. You know what I mean? So I'm enjoying my time, man. It's a World Cup year and shit. You know what I mean? It's sad that Jamaica didn't qualify because they would have been in the same group as Colombia.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So that would have been kind of nice. So, but it is what it is. I'm just looking forward to the World Cup, man. Hopefully we can get a Champions League spot and we move from there, man. But I think someone mentioned earlier, I do see a resemblance of Brendan Rodgers in him.
Same. Yeah.
I think next season, if he fails the first couple of 10 games, I do see the club reacting and sacking him. But then again,
it'll be too late by then.
It'll be too late. And then the investment, what type of player are you going to bring in? Because I think he's the coach, so he doesn't really have a say in regard. He'll have a say, but it's not on him who we bring in. So we'll see how that goes, man.
How much of a say do you actually think he gets? Because this is something me and Drift go back and forth about.
I don't think he has a say, man. He's a coach. His job is to worry about.
He does get a say. He speaks like he gets a say.
I think it's just, where's that man from? The Netherlands? That's just how the way they are, man. You know what I mean? They just speak like they have some type of authority. You know what I mean? So I don't really think he does, but it's like your household. Your missus asks you for something and shit. She already got the response in her head. She already knows what's gonna happen. She is giving you a little nudge. Hey man, what do you think about this? But this was gonna happen. That's what's going on at Liverpool right now. With Slot. So it is what it is, man. It is unfortunate. But yeah, man. But I think Liverpool's been through a lot worse times. You know what I mean? So there is light at the end of the tunnel. I think we're going to be all right, man. We going to be all right. We just got to stay strong. And, and we'll move forward, man. So I heard you still on that Crava stuff. That ain't going to happen, but,
Oh, why? Why can't it happen?
Why would he come here, though?
Why? Because he loves Liverpool.
Who said he loves Liverpool? Where's that said?
All right. Maybe I'm paraphrasing, but I think he said...
Don't fall for them AI generated stuff, man.
No, I think there's quotes out there where he speaks well of Liverpool, and I broke it down as well, bro. Look, PSG are going for Diamonde now as well. They'll have Doué, Diamonde, Barcola, Kvara, Kang, Dembele, and Ramos. That's 7 forwards. Someone's gonna have to go. They're not gonna have 7 forwards. They'll have 6, but they won't have 7.
Yeah, that's true. But then also I hear apparently Arsenal wants him too.
Done.
So will he go there? You know what I mean? I don't know, man. At the end of the day, I don't get paid the big bucks to think about it, man. I'm just a fan, just enjoying my time. And that's that, man. But I do think a lot of players should head out and should leave. I think it's just time. Who
do you think?
Me? I'm ruthless, man. Everyone that played for Klopp has to go.
Oh my goodness, that's beyond ruthless, bro.
Because
now, as in this summer.
No, not this summer, but eventually, obviously. But I just think like, what do I know, man? I'm an American, man. I don't know about this sport.
No, you know your ball, man. You know your
You
ball.
know what I mean? I don't. But like, I think I see where we're in a way, in a weird way, where Slot is moving. That he's just trying to get rid of that, of the idea, or of everyone is always bringing up Klopp, and he wants to. He's trying to, in a way, lay his own foundation, but he's just moving the wrong way, and he's just an arrogant guy, man. So, but for me, I think in regards to players, I wouldn't have given Salah an extension, but he got an extension. But unfortunately, now he's leaving on a free. I think Van Dijk has to go, in my opinion. I think
next summer or
no, I think this summer he has to go, in my opinion. I think Alisson has to go, but the thing with Alisson is more about availability. I don't think it's about his talent, because I think Alisson's exceptional, but I just think it's about availability for Alisson for me. But if he stays, he stays. I'm cool with it. But I think the big one's just Van Dijk for me. I think
you'd let Van Dijk go this summer.
Yeah.
Who would you bring in the replacement?
Nah, that's the thing, right? So people ask me that, and then I look like an idiot because I don't know. You know what I mean?
I respect the honesty.
Nah, I just don't. I don't know, but I think it's just there's certain, and I think I don't want to discredit him because I think he's an exceptional footballer. I think he's been a great servant for us. Like I have a lot of love and respect for everyone in our squad, but I think the leadership portion of it messes me up in regards to leading the back line, in regards to just being the captain at Liverpool. I think it's crazy for me to say, because I had something against Henderson, but I think we missed that type of player, I think, in regards to like leadership and reeling people in, and I think he doesn't offer that. But then I don't really think that's his fault, Van Dijk's fault. I think it's more of, okay, if Van Dijk's the nonchalant one, then who's your vice captain that's going to grab everyone by their neck, pause, and make sure they're online type thing. So I think from top to bottom, I think we're not in a good place right now. So, yeah.
No, way to bring up the mood, bro. So, all right. Do you think we should finish in the top 5 now, right?
I would hope so. I would hope so. But then you know how we are. We are inconsistent this season.
Yeah, Chelsea are very bad though. I think that's our saving grace.
Yeah, they just sacked their manager, right? So I just saw that. But yeah, I would hope so. I hope we make Champions League, and then we move on next season.
Fair.
Yeah, man.
Bro, tell the people where they can find and support you and the boys, man.
Oh, just Bajans Res TV, and I'm not there most of the time because I'm busy at work and stuff. So
yeah,
if you want to hear me talk shit, you can just come check me out. If not, that's okay too. No,
we gotta support. We gotta support, man. We gotta support.
You know what I mean?
You guys have always supported us, man. It's the least we could do is send people over there to support you guys.
Yeah, man. I appreciate that. Man, bless you and the family, man. Bless everyone in the chat, man. It's been a while.
It has been, man.
Make sure you wrap it up and stuff. You know what I mean? No more kids. You know what I mean? All right, take care. And tell your missus not to wear the Stevie G shirt, because I know you get turned on by that type of shit. You know what I mean? Take care. Love you, man. Love everyone. Take care, man.
Big up. Oh man, Kilo's the best. I just want to read. I'm not having any more kids. Like, me and the missus, we've had that conversation. We're done. Like, we're done. I'm retired from the sport. I come to games occasionally, but I never put the boots back on and want to play. So yeah. But no, big up Kilo, big up Beige and Reds TV. Go and subscribe to them and all that good stuff as well. Right. Before we go any further and get the next caller on, I believe it is someone's birthday today, if I'm not mistaken. I think it is his birthday today. Man like Ends, happy birthday. One of the biggest contributors to our community, has his own channel, so make sure you guys subscribe there. I'm fortunate enough that he gives up time to do a members show with me pretty much on a weekly basis. and just a very good guy, man. Very good guy. So ends, happy birthday to you, bro. And this is for you. Hope you have had a fantastic day so far, and hope you continue to have an even better evening, bro. Happy birthday. Big up ends, big up ends. No, and again, this is ends is not 47, guys. He's not 52. You lot are just citing Kels, man. You can't even just say happy birthday without throwing shade. This, what have you guys become? What have you guys become? But now, big up football with ends, big up my brother ends. Go subscribe to his channel. Right, next caller coming through. The fitness guru who also sends me all the sugary snack ideas in the world. But he's the one, the only, Mr. Wick, aka Tomzy in the building. How you doing, my bro?
Yes, sir. It's that time again.
It is
It's
indeed,
that time of
man.
the month, bro. No, man. No, shout out to Ans, and I enjoyed the conversation you, Dean, and Cav. Yeah, it was elite.
That show was
I
a
enjoyed it.
legendary.
Even though we got stressed out with how Liverpool are in terms of performances and everything.
I hear it.
That's the one bright side, positive things around the community. And shout out to Bajan and Chris,
Indeed.
who just jumped in. So love for the love, much respect. And I'm just like him, man. I'm already at the World Cup mode. Following Asian football and all that. Kel, I think on the private chat I send my my link. So that's my Substack.
Sick.
Yeah. Shameless plug. I've been working on it, so on a consistent basis.
Are you happy for us to? Are you happy for me to put this in the chat?
Yeah. Please,
cool.
Feel free to spread the word. For those who are more intrigued with the continent in the Asian game. I like to say a few things about some Japanese players around Europe, especially. First of all, your guy Kubo, he's the first ever Japanese to win the Spanish trophy with Sociedad. So that's one feat. Yeah, along with the American gaffer Materazzi.
How has Kubo been getting on? Because I used to speak about him quite a lot. I feel like not that he's fallen off, but he's not performing to the level he was a couple of seasons ago. How's he been getting on recently?
From what I gather, his GA, I see as that a typical Japanese players like Awataki back then, chip in some goals. If I'm not mistaken, he got injured. He just came back from injury because if I'm not mistaken, he got injured against Barca.
Okay.
But then again, he's still prominent, very important to the attacking profiles that they have, like Ayorzabal and all that. Yeah. And just like the rest of the attackers around Europe, like Mitoma and Ritsu Doan, Maeda in Celtic, they're not like your consistent A list in terms of attacking performance. Sometimes they do just drop off. Yeah. That's the thing. I remember back then, my hot take was Mitoma won't replicate his best ever season, and now you would see like a lot of people hasn't mentioned a lot at Brighton, so that speaks volume. But again, they're the team to watch out because as a collective, Japan are deadly. So against Netherlands, I think that in the World Cup it'll be an interesting one.
Yeah, I agree.
And also like over at Coventry, so Japanese football has been the limelight for the past I should say 10 days, because at Coventry there's another right winger, Sakamoto. He's 29. I would say he's like Jared Bowen, because Jared Bowen is that sort of profile, towards the that age. He's one of Frank Lampard important players, but he
Okay.
he suffered a rib injury, so it remains to be seen if he got picked for the national team. He's actually left-footed, so
Okay.
yeah.
So he'll be
So
in the next season.
yeah, so he'll be one to watch next season. And then over at Bayern, I'd like to give a shout out to Hiroki Ito. Not that he always started, because Upa and Jonathan Tah is
And
ahead
Kim
of.
as well, yeah. Kim starts
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, it's so for Kim and Jae, I read a Substack piece a couple of weeks ago, so it's just a timely with the link that I shared, because I covered a little bit about his ever since his indifferent season, ever since he moved from Napoli.
Yeah.
So this is an interesting one, because with South Korea, he's the one that people are gonna see him, apart from Heung-min Son and Kang-In from PSG. How they will fare, and it's gonna be that group that they have, because they're with South Africa and Mexico. It's quite tough. And Czechia. I'll be real. I'm really concerned with their match against Czechia, because they have like Suchek and tall players, man. South Korea, that's right. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So set piece is gonna be the one. No, I'm just like you said, alluded Cal earlier with the sweet stuff. So I came across this TikTok. Apparently, you know the brand Lint. So the biggest flagship store is actually in Japan. Funny enough.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's not in Zurich, because they're from Switzerland, right?
Yeah.
And it's 5-store and all sorts of funky flavors that you can think of, bro. It's right over there. So if Drift watch this, I kid you not.
Yeah, maybe Kopish in Japan might have to be a thing. I'm not sure. Maybe we might have to fund it.
Man's doing a Kop-Ish preseason just like Liverpool back then, isn't it? Oh man, no, but I just got started, like you said, fitness guru. I'm trying to run on a fasted state right now. So early morning, doing like just yesterday and the day before, Thursday, Friday, because now it's on Saturday here. I try to not eat anything. So basically, on an empty stomach, get my run in.
So how long do you run for on an empty stomach?
Because I don't focus on the pace. So right now it's just how I feel in terms of feeling just intuitively. Just about for 7K, just 1 hour. So pace 7 kilometers per hour. I don't want to go into the performance yet, because I know the ultimate goal will be that's a different tangent, a different kind of form. But for now, I just want, because I kid you not, Kyle, I'm quite OCD, because I remember on the Big Up stream when Drift and I think Jay, they covered the Man City Arsenal game. I said like right at the end, I'm really, because I watched the Diary of CEO.
Steve.
He opened up his fridge, and immediately like all these packed containers with the black plastic, he just disposed right away by one of the guests. I think she's a doctor. Like right now, like I'm really very particular with not eating directly from the containers. And even Matt, when Matt hear this, he's gonna be like, nah, man. I swear, like he's really guilty, because I mentioned about the water bottle. So like the water bottle, yeah. So there's like apparently there's I think there's like a chemical in it. So like if you drink straight away, there's like the water that you consume, it's there's because it's already stored in the plastic. There's the contact already. So there's a study that there's your body will accumulate more of this the chemical from the plastic. I'm just gonna get just the microplastic. Yeah, I think that.
I drink bottled water every day. Is that?
Yeah. This is the thing, Cal. This is the thing. Yeah.
So I try and be healthy, and it still backfires.
Yeah, that's the thing. There are certain things, yeah, Cal. It's it's normalized, isn't it? You know, like I don't want to like be the downer, but it's better off if you go check do a little bit of more research on this, you know, on at your discretion. But
Bro,
Cal, seriously,
I'm not buying glassed water bottles, bro. I refuse to do that. I'm not
okay.
doing
So okay. On the big up, yeah. I think
Yeah.
Jay put alluded this. So he had the flask. So this is why like people are getting the flask. You know those like tumbler. They call it tumbler.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because even if I go out and had a takeout, like having a cup of coffee, right? I don't I would just if I dine in, then I will mention like a glass, or else is if I need like just a quick takeout, so I will bring my own tumbler, you know, and just for instead of the plastic cup. Kid you not, Cal. It's like for me it's serious. I cannot speak for myself.
Yeah, mate. You know what? I'm gonna do some more research because you're scaring
Yeah,
me.
yeah. Kid you not. If you had this chat with Griff, yeah, like because just we touch upon this a little bit, yeah. So yeah, man, like I said, health is wealth, you know, but not just the fitness.
What about water
but
in a can? What about water in a can? Is that better or?
so that one, I don't really, I haven't came across on the study on that. I haven't came across, so I can't just sit down here and then give like without the proof and the you know what was the study behind. But with the plastic, yes, there is uh some people have like scientists like there's the findings behind, even like the meal prep, the black containers, bro. That's serious as well. I just found out.
I travel around with because again I do meal prep, and if I ever have to do a job outside, like I will always bring lunch with me. So that's bad.
Is it the one with the
It's a
disposable
see-through one. It's like it's a see-through one, but I just keep them. Like, if I go and get takeaway, like then I'll keep the container. I'll wash and keep the container.
Is it not the one with the styrofoam? It's the
No.
I don't know. I really don't know. For me, yeah, like when it comes to food, I right now I would just bring the one with the
glass one.
Yeah, something like that. Like
So how
what do
expensive
you
them
call
glass
that?
containers are, bro.
Yes. I started to bring that out now, like everywhere. Because right now, like I'm in the age where like you see like with the faster cardio, so I've been like very particular with the visceral fat. So basically the fat stored inside
on the organs and
inside
stuff.
skin. That's the one where like I try to detox and try to get rid. So which is why like doing high intensity runs, so like doing interval runs would help out. And while you're fasting, so basically your body cells, it regenerates. Man, this is health talk 101.
No, it is because so what I tend to be doing is I have a push day, I have a pull day, and I have on a Wednesday morning I'll do a full body workout, but then I have jiu-jitsu on a Monday, and then I'll have Muay Thai either on a Thursday or Friday as well. But then I'll always incorporate cardio, so I'll do interval runs for my warm-up, and I'll go on the rowing machine as well. So with the rowing machine, like I think I always go up to how far do I go? 2 kilometers on the rowing machine, and I do anything between 10 and 15 minutes intervals on the treadmill between a light jog and a sprint. So every other minute is a sprint basically, and I do that for 10 to 15 minutes. And obviously, I feel the burn after that, but I mean it's difficult keeping up with it all as well, though, man.
No, but hey, Cal, that's you got my seal of approval right there. in terms
Yeah,
of
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. It's just the diet's the hardest thing for me. The diet and not eating late, because obviously we film late sometimes and finish late, and I wouldn't have eaten for most of the day. So sometimes I eat late, which is obviously not ideal. So
yeah.
about my diet and my eating patterns.
I said to Drift, I stopped eating after 6, not just because of
6?
yeah, after 6. I don't like I stay away from food, Cal. I stay away from food because like so personally, I think this was last a year ago. I suffered a heartburn, and then I found out that sometimes just like you, yeah, because I have sweet tooth as well. So I would just sneak in the kitchen, like this is an hour before going to bed, and just have some bar of not the whole bar, like
Yeah, but just a bit of chocolate.
a few chocolate bites, and then it was like a day later when I get up, I start to feel the discomfort. So I realized that like eating just before going to bed. So I try to have a gap of 3 hours before like my last meal, and at the very least before going to bed. And ever since it's like it, because for me it's more of the try to stay away, because I had a checkup with the doctor, and then like it's like I've been told, even though I was back then, I was still active. I was active back then, but didn't realize that the meal timing at certain age you started to have that such conscious already.
Yeah.
Because meal timing, it might like for the young ones, like mid-20s, before, like those who are still young, 20 to 30s, they still can get away with this.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Because the immune system. But once you reach up to like at my age, like mid 30s to that's a different story. Yeah,
That's fair. That's fair.
So all right, on to football now. Have you watched the R10, the documentary?
No, I haven't yet. I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to. I'm going to.
Yeah. That's the one thing that I enjoyed more than the Liverpool game.
I think I enjoy everything with the Liverpool game right now.
No, but when I watched that, you remember the striker Joe? I can't
the Brazilian striker, the Afro, as a Man City.
Yes. So when R10 won the Copa Libertadores, I hope that I pronounced correctly, because it was with Atleti. Man, he featured on the documentary, and like, wow, bring me back those days, the R10, the tempo, although you're Adidas guy, so like it brought me those damn days, man. So no, I enjoyed it. I think this is the question, Cal. So you see, right? What I pay attention, one of his presser, well, unlike Slot though, he said like he tried to bring joy and smile to the club, to the city. When was the last time you heard that from a player? Because I remember, I kid you not, I can't remember anyone say that.
Oh, I'm trying to think.
So you see, like players like Shirky,
probably Shirky. I think Hazard kind of spoke like that as well. But yeah, those Hazard, Shirky, those sort of players.
It's not that like this is just my angle when like even players. I don't think players have such. I don't know. Maybe just from an outsider view, I feel like just because how football moves in terms of the Maverick, and because R10 is arguably a Maverick, on his own he can just produce the magic in it. Like just because of the heavy, the dense in terms of how football has been portrayed, right?
Yeah.
This is why like some players, they even the way they speak, it's kind of like at times it's robotic. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just
we miss characters and players like Ronaldinho. We do, man.
Yeah. And just before I leave, Cal, one last thing, right? Do you think like the youth players, right, of big clubs, for example, Arsenal, because they like put the banters right, like Max Dahman, Miles Kelly, and then I look at like even at Liverpool, Cal, Tyler Morton, is he in Lyon,
He's at
right?
Lyon now.
Yeah, and then when I look, Chelsea is the one like it got me thinking, like when they moved to is it who's the left back? Lewis Hall.
Ball,
A lot of them rate.
let him go. Let him go.
Yeah. So I feel like, at this scale, like if you flip them in like 360, right, or 180, in the sense of if they started the career like outside the top six. So like basically the youth time is like outside the clubs like Brighton, West Ham. Do you think like how do I say they would thrive easier? Do you know what I mean? Because
it's a good question. Here's the killer.
The thing is,
big clubs will have these players like your Lewis Halls and Tyler Mortons. But if they were at someone else's team, we'd probably want to try and buy those players. Like, so if Lewis Hall came through at Newcastle, he's a player that Chelsea would try and buy.
Right.
And I think so. It's a blessing and a curse being at a team like a Chelsea or Liverpool or Man United in the youth system, because you get more exposure. You're around the best training facilities. You're around the best players in the world. But then to break through is even more difficult. And then once you are at a big club, if you then leave a big club, you're kind of stained with not making it at the highest level, which I think is always unfair. Like I look at players like Alanga, Garnacho, they're now seen as failures, but they're still young players. They can still turn it around. Callum Hudson-Odoi is another one. Everyone speaks about him like he's a failure. He's not a failure. Just wasn't at the level at the time. So it is tricky. You almost want to start off at a mid-sized team like a Fulham or West Ham, break through there like a Declan Rice did, have a couple years experience and then move to a big club. I think that might be the way to do it. Because, I mean, look at how our fan base is split over Curtis Jones. If Curtis Jones played for another team, I think a lot of the fan base would probably clamour for a player like that in our squad. But we have one in our squad, and it seems like a lot of people don't really want him here. So it's a tough one. It is a tough one.
I agree. Yeah, just look at Sancho. I think Sancho is one of the better cases.
I do think Sancho unfortunately made the wrong move to Man United at a time where Man United wasn't stable. But even since then, he's not helped himself because he hasn't really kicked on. You'd only say since he's left Man United, the only good spell he's had was when he went back to Dortmund for a short spell, and then he looked himself again, and then just went by the wayside again, which is a shame because he's so talented. So, but yeah,
before I leave, Cal. You can answer this once I sign out. Who's the next Madrid manager? Because a lot of tops of such big names.
Oh, next,
because there's a talk of Klopp and Mourinho.
I don't think it'll be Klopp.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be Klopp. No, I don't see Klopp going to Real Madrid.
Yeah.
I don't see it being Mourinho either. That would be a step backwards for Real Madrid. Who do I see?
There's a report of Deschamps.
They could look at potentially Sebastian Hoeneß at Stuttgart. And I wouldn't be surprised if they looked at Nagelsmann as well.
That's interesting.
I don't rule out Luis Enrique either.
Okay.
I know he played for and managed Barcelona. But I wouldn't rule it out.
Yeah. Well, anyways, Cal, thanks for having me. We'll speak offline sometime. Yeah. Keep up with the momentum.
No, I will, man. Definitely.
Love for the love. Respect.
Come on, bless up, bro. Take care. Big up to Mr. Wick, aka Tom Mizzy, as always. Question for you guys in the chat: who do you think could be the next Real Madrid manager? I don't think it'll be Pep Guardiola. By the way, honesty and ends. I saw what you guys were doing in the chat. I saw what you were doing. Don't think I didn't see. Look at this. Cal would rather Ibe over Ronaldinho. Cal would rather Somerville over Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho is the GOAT, but Cal would rather Bro. Okay, I see it. Ends is your birthday, so I'm gonna let you go. And honesty, I'm watching you, bro. I'm watching you. Eyes on you, bro. All right, let's get our next two callers in. I gotta be off in 13 minutes, guys. So just a heads up for the callers. Alexander, you there, bro? Alexander,
yeah.
yes.
How's big up Carl, big up Kopish, big up everyone.
Bro. How you doing?
I was listening. I'm good. How are you, man? How's
surviving, brother? Surviving.
I don't blame you because Hussam has been moving mad lately.
When does Hussam not move, man? One sec. What's up, bro? All right, you gotta sit here then, because you can't be on camera. Yeah, go on then. Where's Stevie? All right, just tell him to go upstairs with you then. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, man, it's fine. It's you're a family man, innit? It's good. It's good to when I grew up. Well, I'm young, but like when I do get to that point, it's good to always have your family around you and all these things. It's brilliant, man. It's brilliant. By the way, if your son plays for Real Madrid, listen.
You know what's going to be the hardest thing about that? If I'm doing content and he's playing for Real Madrid, seeing you lot in the chat would be dark. Because I know you lot wouldn't hold back and say certain things. I'd have to just take you on the chin. It'd be dark.
If he boxes in the final, man, Carl, I'm sorry, but
I'll take some time away. From Kopish. I'm not gonna lie. I think Matt Drift will probably punch me up before anyone else. It'd be dark. I don't want that smoke. You have to take a little
very dark, man. Very dark.
It'd be really dark.
Anyways, man. So in terms of the Salah replacement, right? Because I was speaking with my brother, I think a couple weeks back, either last week or the other week, that I think obviously they're the obvious names that are around the place, Olise and Diomande. But I was thinking, like, I know the winger market stinks, but I don't think it stinks that badly. I just think that there's some names that we're not even looking at as yet. Now, I was looking at Hendrick at Lyon, the kind of player he is. And the thing is that at Madrid, he would not get a look in. That's the fact. No matter who the manager is over there, he won't get a look in because he doesn't really suit their play style like that. And if you look at his style of play, he's come from the Brazilian league. They're combative. And the thing with him is that he's also technical with it. And he can play striker, he can play off the right. He's left-footed. He's similar to Mo in the way of like, okay, he's a goal getter. When I mean goal getter, I mean like he wants to score goals and he can do it from, he could cut in on his left and swing it top bins. I was looking at him, I was like, he could be actually a good option that, a lot of people are not after. Everyone is after all the big names, but I think he's going to be a player with his profile that would suit the Prem and would suit our club really well because he also does track back. He has energy, run up, down, up, down. I think he'll be a very, very good replacement for Mo if we can't get the Olises and the Diomandes and all these things. I was also looking at
Sorry to cut you, Sorry to cut you. Do you think Real Madrid would sell to us though? Do you reckon they would sell him to us?
It's a bit tricky because I was looking at it. I was like, looking at the Madrid team now, I think they need to get rid of two players. And I think like one of them could be injured because at this point he doesn't have a place in the team. Their attack is too stacked. It's too stacked. They have Mbappe, Vinicius, Rodrigo, Matumuso, Brahim Diaz, and I'm pretty sure that in the summer, they are gonna think of buying back Nico Paz. Exactly. So like I think if a club comes in with a good offer, because I think they bought him for, I think it's 25 mil, right? I can't remember how much they bought him for. So it's pretty cheap. But I think if a club comes in with a pretty good offer and they could potentially sell him to us. And if you put someone like we could, I don't know, we could just make it like a swap thingy whereby we put, I don't know, maybe McAllister and some other person, and we try to entice them to get Chouameni and Hendrick, you know, and slap on like 100 mil on top of McAllister to get the both of them, because Chouameni in our midfield
is perfect.
Chouameni in our midfield is imagine Chouameni and Szoboszlai with Verts in front of bro. Oh. We're gonna cook.
We'll be eating good for generations.
Like swear what. And I think at this point in Madrid, I think they're starting to understand that they're at a place whereby okay, they need to at least offload a few players. I would have said Camavinga would be good, but he's too injury prone for me. Yes, and I don't like him on the ball either. I hate watching Camavinga on the ball. Off the ball, he's amazing, but on the ball, he just pisses me off. Man, pisses me off on the ball. But I think Chouameni would be a good DM for us. But Hendrick, I'm looking at Hendrick. Another name that I was playing around with my head. A lot of people might hate me for saying this name, but Phil Foden.
Phil,
hear me out. Hear me out. He he needs a bit of a redemption arc. And the thing is, he's a technical player. We've seen the kind of brilliance he can produce when he's on form. And I think at City right now, I think he's won everything at City. He's now too comfortable, and that's why he's a bit relaxed. He doesn't care so much. I think if he comes out, I'm not even saying that okay, we have to buy him. I'm saying that it could be a thing whereby Foden can go to PSG, and that allows either Barcola to leave PSG, something like that.
Okay, so you're saying Foden leaves. Do you know what worries me though? If Foden leaves, Man City will probably go and get someone like Kvaratskhelia or Elise.
The reason I don't think they would is because if the manager is still Pep, they might. But if the manager is not Pep, I don't think they would, because their wings is a bit stuck right now. And they do have to offload players, because it's going to get to a point whereby some players are going to be unhappy. And in their attack right now, a striker is sealed for life. So they already have Haaland that is taking up a spot for sure. Cherky, with the way he's playing and the amazing player he is, he's also going to be guaranteed a spot. Now, they still have Doku, Semenyo, Marmoush, Savinho, all these guys you get. And there's also this kid, is an E-guy. He came in recently. They bought him and he got injured in preseason or something like that. They bought him from Argentina. He's a young kid. He's brilliant.
Oh, so, is it Echeverri?
Yeah, that guy. You see, so they still have a lot of players, and I think Marmoush is a player that I was looking would have fit the old Liverpool system well, but with Slot, I don't trust him to utilize Marmoush coming off the left. So and that's why I say okay, let either one of Foden or Marmoush could leave City, go into another club, and that could open the door for like us to get some of these other players from other places. But one other name that I was talking with my brother about last week before I go is Cole Palmer. Now I know a lot of people don't like Cole Palmer. Relax, man. Relax.
Alexander, the chat's gonna crash out on you, Alexander. You know that. Wait. Yeah, I can't save you from the chat, bro. There's hundreds of them and just one of me, bro. I can't save you. I'm just throwing that.
Wait. Hear me out. Now, if you watch Cole Palmer's first season at Chelsea, Pochettino played him right wing. The team was kind of built around him, and he cooked. His GA was massive, and the thing is, his technical ability and his footballing IQ is going to be enough for him to be able to make it as a Liverpool player. Right now, he's not in form. I don't think he should be played as a 10. Listen, he's not in form. I'm not going to argue that, Cole Palmer of this season is the best in the world. I'm not even arguing he's the best in the world. I'm not saying he's the most ideal replacement, but Cole Palmer on the right wing for us is going to cook. He's a brilliant player. Technically, he's very good. And I'm saying that he cooked at right wing for Chelsea, even in the PSG game. The PS not the 2 legs. I'm talking of the Club World Cup. He cooked at right wing. He's a brilliant player that I don't want to say anywhere across the front line, because when Enzo Maresca was playing him closer to the left half space, he wasn't really that impactful. But coming off the right, and he's left-footed. Coming off the right, Kopama could be a brilliant player for us. He could be. But that's just in terms of like salary replacement outside of the obvious ones, like the Olises and the Diomandes. I'm looking at Hendrick.
The Hendrick shout I like. I do like the Hendrick.
Hendrick is a brilliant player, man. I think people are sleeping on him because this whole Madrid thing didn't work out. But Hendrick I would really love if the club could, get their head out slots wherever it is, and look at the markets. Hendrick is a brilliant player, and in terms of LFC as a whole, obviously for the rest of the season, I clocked that like 3 weeks ago. I told them, listen, I ain't doing this no more. I'm on loan to Bayern Munich. I want to watch some.
We lost another one. So this is Josh, Paul, Alexander. You lot can't keep on deserting us, You can't keep deserting us.
No, man, I can't do this again. After the PSG home loss, the PSG away was bad. But at least the PSG away was terrible. Honestly, that killed me. But I wasn't too broken at PSG away. But PSG at home killed me. How could we go 2 legs without scoring a single goal, man? 2 legs. Two legs. A single goal. We looked abysmal both legs. The second leg was a bit better than the first leg, but we still looked trash both legs. I just told Hussam, I messaged him on Snapchat. I said, listen, I can't do this no more, man. And for the rest of the season, I'm on loan to Bayern Munich. Let me watch some brilliant football. When LFC get the shit together, I'm going to be back in it. I can't do this no more. My mental health, I'm taking. I'm studying, I'm working. It's too much, man. I can't be dealing with Liverpool Ramesha with this. No, man. But in terms of managers to replace Slot, I know we've been talking. I know there's a chance that he might stay, but I was looking into the market. Obviously, everyone is about Alonso and the rest of the guys. What do you think of Maresca?
I think he's decent. I think he's got Man City written all over him, though, to be fair. But yeah, Maresca's good. He's a good manager, good coach. I haven't really got a bad word to say about it. He's not for me. I'd want us to go and get someone else, but he's a good coach. I got nothing bad to say about Maresca, to be fair.
I know your ideal is Enrique and then Alonso. Enrique is a bit, still.
I need Gerrard as assistant manager. I need that as well. I need that.
I'm not doing this with you today.
No, I'm trying to create the boot room. So if Alonso comes in and Gerrard's assistant, when Alonso looks to go, Gerrard steps into the manager's seat, and then same with Enrique. It's a transition.
I'm not doing this one. I'm gonna leave this for you and Hussam on the Monday collab show. I ain't doing this one. No, but in terms of Maresca, I think as a manager, I think people are sleeping on him. He's a very brilliant manager. When I look at some key things at Chelsea, I see that he's someone that he's able to learn from his mistakes. If you look back at when they played Man United earlier in the season last year, they went down to 10 men. He made a rash sub, and they lost control of the game, and they lost the whole game as a whole. It was a mess. Then when I knew that he was a man that learned from his mistakes is the next game at Arsenal, obviously not the exact next game, but like a few games later when they were playing Arsenal, and they went down to 10 men. He remembered what happened against United, and he didn't make no rush up. He just went back to his board, made a few adjustments, and they were able to see out that game against Arsenal. With 10 men, people could argue that they were the much better team on the pitch compared to Arsenal that had 11 men, the best team in the world, Arsenal, in quotes. air quotes, massive air quotes. Yeah, so I feel like he's a manager that he's able to learn from mistake. His tactical tweaks in game are brilliant against PSG in the Club World Cup. I know no one really raised the Club World Cup like that, but you could see glimpses of him that he could be a very, very good manager and a very, very good coach. And you could see. So I think he's one guy that I think we should also be looking at to bring in. But for me, ideal, obviously outside Enrique is Nagelsmann for me, man. He's pretty good. But that's it for me, man. Just pray.
Alexander, appreciate you, man. As I said, I can't save you from the chat and the comment section, so good luck with that.
Just because Palmer is a good player, man. He's not that bad, isn't it?
I think he's good. I just don't know about him on the right way. But again, this is you said the statement, not me.
Listen,
this one's on you, bro.
Guys in the chat, Tom, Hussam, Matt, Drifty, Callum messaged me in the private chat. He said he's co-signing this. So he just said he's going to show me another post online. Anyways, man, big up. I love all of you guys. The content is amazing. Keep doing the amazing work all of you guys are. You guys keep me entertained at work. I can't lie. Even though Liverpool is stressing me out, I just tune in to you guys. Listen, both you, Hussam. Well, if Tom decides to upload a video and stop, wanking on YouTube. But yeah, you guys are amazing. Keep doing the brilliant work you are. I would have loved to send super chats, but this country is a mess, man. YouTube rate us over here in South America. So we just but massive shout out to all you guys. And may God continue to bless all of you.
Thank you, bro. Same to you, my bro. Take care, brother. Nice one. Big up Alexander. Right, that was our last call, people. Nice little almost 2 hours there. As always, I'm going to ask if you guys can smash the like button, subscribe. Also, we'll be back live tomorrow straight after the game, but we'll be on Big Up for the watch long, so make sure you join us over there. And also, tomorrow, going to be releasing an interview with Nick Pete. Oh, hold on, got one more call. Yusuf, are you there now? Yusuf, you're on mute still, bro.
Yeah, hello. Yeah. I was getting vexed. I was like, no way.
I in the chat, I saw you didn't respond, so I didn't know if you're still there or not.
You know what it is? I just left my phone to charge, innit? And I was just
okay.
Yeah, away from the phone, but it's on loudspeaker. Yeah.
How you doing?
But yeah, I'm good. I've been watching you lot for a time now, so it's my first time. Every time I want to join, just the time in it. But today you lot had it. Yeah.
As I started to wrap up, you're definitely cussing still. I get it.
Yeah, I'll be waiting for it. But yeah, obviously I'm a Liverpool fan. In terms of like my dad is a Liverpool fan, and I'm not born in this country, but I'm from Sierra Leone, so we used to come over. He used to come bring me over. We go watch a Liverpool game, So that's what made me a Liverpool fan. But then when I moved to this country, I went to Forest of Boys, innit? Same school, Joe Gomez.
Yeah.
So I went through a lot, I think there was like in my year there was only like three Liverpool fans. And they were like, bare Arsenal, like, when I mean like 70% were Arsenal. And we used to do like all this, like, they try to rush us and all that stuff. But it was, they gave me hell, man. Liverpool gave me hell, man, growing up in school.
Character building. Call it character building.
Yeah, man. The only person that gave me joy was actually Gerrard, bro. Like, I just used to watch. And, I was those fans. I became that fan that only watched like the big games. Like I remember Gerrard's goal against Man City when he licked it like low, and I think it was Man City definitely. I think we drew though. I'm not sure. I think it was 2-2.
Guerrero got a goal when Pepe Reina rushed out, right?
Yeah, like I remember all these games. I used to watch us against the big games. But then when Joe Gomez signed, I was like, okay. So then I invested a bit more because I was like, wait, because I was with Joe like a week before. So when you signed, I was like, no, okay, I'm gonna start watching more. But yeah, like I can't lie, I don't want to go back to that stage, bro. I
No,
don't know. Yeah, I'm not trying to. I think this slot guy. I'm not sure if they're gonna keep him, to be honest, because
we hope
I don't
not.
know why they haven't offered him a new contract. I think they're just trying to stick with him because when you look at the manager market, of course, Alonso is there. But news came out that we were in talk with him, though, with Alonso, no?
Yeah, it did before, but then it's gone quiet again.
Yeah,
I just think if
mate.
we wanted Alonso, we'd have got him by now.
Yeah, but I think it's timing. I think maybe Alonso probably said, nah, like maybe summer or something. Because I'm telling you, why would we want to speak with Alonso if we want to keep him? Like, it doesn't make no sense, bro. Like, if you're a
Right.
business person, especially if you're a businessman, like, you've got someone in your club that's like he's not producing the results. You spend keys and he's not producing results, bro. I'm telling you, they've got plans behind the scenes. But I think is it Josh? Someone said it earlier that I think they're just waiting. Let's get this top four, and then they can now properly plan what they want to do if they're gonna keep him. And if they do keep him, I think it's gonna be like a Brandon Rodgers in terms of the wait and see if then next season they'll definitely sack him. You understand? And you know, FSG, your owners, bro, your owners, they're very cheap. So
Whoa, we're not cheap. We're frugal.
but they're my owners too. I can't lie. I do love FSG. They just need to spend a bit more. You get me? Like one thing I hate about FSG is like, for example, like now, really and truly, we should have gone and got Elise and transition. Our transition is so bad. Like, why do we have to wait until a man is finished? That's when we now go by. When we could have had. That's what pisses me off about Liverpool. Like, bro, like you should have had Elise there or someone else, whoever, there ready to take on Salah's spot. So we don't even have to keep him until he's 35, 34. Even Van Dijk, right now, someone should be there. Like, and I can't lie, our defenders, yeah, like thank God, innit? But I'm not really 100% with these guys, innit? Like,
I think,
because
defense is a weird one for me because if Konate stays, him and Virgil as our starters, I'm good with, obviously. But the
yeah,
drop from them two to Leone and Xhaka, I think it's a big drop off. I think you need someone.
yeah.
Gomez isn't fit enough either.
Yeah, that's the thing about my guy, man, Joe. But we definitely need someone there, man. And I think they're gonna wait until Van Dijk, like maybe next season. Then they go buy someone like top quality. But then that's the thing. Why do they like to wait? That's what like we shouldn't be here. Like look at Man City. They do that best. They transition well. You understand? Like even like Pep asking Bernardo Silva to stay because he knows, bro, I need you. Let's get the right players in, and then you can go. Yeah, like it's got. I think that's the best, bro.
And look how they've transitioned. They've done it very well at Man City. Say what you want about them with the cheating and all that. I get that, but the way they've transitioned the squad over the years has been very,
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah, man. That's one thing we need to do better, man. We need to just transition better. And next season, what was the question about Salah? How do we replace him? It's just obviously now Iketika is injured, but I think we just have to rely on Isaac and we just need to get someone to provide for Isaac. I think that's the only way. We need to get Verts in the middle because people I've been watching Verts and he's doing more than what he should.
Yeah.
And people don't understand that. Like that's how I know a lot of people don't play football. How can you be a cam? Yeah, you're a cam. You're there to provide for the striker or the attackers. But you're not doing cam work. You're literally he's doing a lot of tracking back. He's doing a lot of he's basically the Szoboszlai of last season.
Exactly.
So like but people are not I don't know how people don't. Anyways, let's I don't like to get onto people.
Bruv, I say
we're
this
all one, we're all one.
Yeah.
But like I'm watching him, I'm like, bro, like imagine you just put him where he's meant to be with Isaac in front of him, and then we get two pacey wingers or dribblers on both flank. We are actually okay, bro. And this inverting Kirkes and yes, it's long. But I think next season, I think we actually got the team. We just need to get 3 top players, 2 wingers, definitely, 1 DM, a proper DM. Your guy, what's his name from Real Madrid? He's decent. It's just his injury.
Oh, Camavinga.
Injury.
Camavinga or Schumann, either one.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about his injury problems in it, but I think he'll be the best for it. And then, bro, I can't lie. Even what's his name? The left wing from PSG, Kvaratskhelia. Yeah, I think we can probably get him if we want. Even Olise, to be honest. The only thing is,
Talk the
like I
talk,
said,
Yusuf. Let them know, Yusuf. Let them know. 'Cause
yeah,
they
I just think it's literally just because of like maybe where we finish in the table, but really and truly, I think if we like won the league again, we definitely would have got them. Craver, I think I can't lie, I'm black in it, but I think there's racism going on in PSG, bro. Yeah, he's just getting moved all around the place, bro.
They're segregating him. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and he's probably not speaking their language. Imagine, like, he can't even speak English properly. He's trying to learn French. So I think maybe there's a chance there in it. It's just if you pay the wage. But I've been watching him. He's decent, but his output is not the best though. That's the only thing about him. I don't know why it's so low.
Come to Liverpool, we'll be fine.
Yeah, let's see, man. But yeah, that's it, man. I mean, like I said, thank you for having me on, and I've been watching you lot for time. So
thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Big up South London as well. Come on.
Yeah, come on, man. I even lived in Sellers Park. Man lived in Deptford. Everywhere South. So yeah, big up, man. Big up everyone from South London, man. It's the best place, bro.
Yeah, man.
No, trust me, bro. When you start going north, you like, there's nothing weird.
Like North London, bro.
When you start going East London,
yeah,
sorry, I got my kids
out
there.
of London, yeah, it's the most homely, but yeah, it's still a bit of a madness. Still, it's still a bit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, thank you so much. I got the kids here with me, so
big up, bro.
Enjoy your day.
You too, my bro. Take care. Yeah.
God bless.
Big up Yusuf. Big up South London. One of my good friends used to live in Forest Hill, so I used to be there quite often as well. Big up Honesty for being a member for 40 months. Honesty, you're a legend. Even though you've been cussing me this whole stream, but now you're a legend. People, I'm going to wrap up now. People, been a great show. Thank you all for joining in the conversation. Thank you for all the callers. Thank you for everyone who's waited as well. Really, really appreciate you guys. As I said, please do smash the like button. Join us for the watch along over at Big Up tomorrow. Join us for the post-match reaction and look out for the interview with Nick Peet. For anyone who doesn't know Nick Peet is a former journalist at the Liverpool Echo. He currently works for TNT Sport and the BBC covering boxing and mixed martial arts, but he's a massive Liverpool fan. He's a season ticket holder. He knows the club inside out, and it was a really, really good conversation with some good insights as well. He knows his stuff, and he speaks some people still connected with the club. He worked with James Pearce, he worked with Paul Joyce, and a few other people as well. So please do look up at that show either tomorrow or on Sunday. People, enough love to you all. Big up to yourselves. Have a phenomenal rest of the evening. You're going to be redirected over to Enz's channel for his quiz. I don't know if it started yet, but you're going to be redirected over there. So make sure you just wait here. As soon as the stream, I'll make sure it's done as well. I'm going to freeze, so you guys are going to cuss me and then be like, oh, Cal's freezing, Cal's frozen. But I'm going to make sure, yep, it's at 8:40. So guys, you've got some time to go and get some food, get a drink, relax a little bit. 8:30, ends his channel, the big quiz, Friday night quiz every week. So make sure you're there. Plus, it's his birthday. So make sure you jump into his chat and say happy birthday. And people, enough love to you all. Big up. Have a beautiful weekend. If we don't see you again, stay safe, stay blessed with Kopish around people. Take care.